express my gratitude for taking your time to join us this morning. I've learned to respect the men of God, and so when you say apart from politicians, probably as the ministers of the gospel who do more runnings, your job can be more, involving than ours. The word of God is completely different from the other things that we talk about. You might be a good lecturer, you might talk about agriculture, you can talk about world affairs and everything. But when it comes to teaching the Bible, understanding it yourself and teaching it, you need a certain divine gift to be able to do that. The significance of meeting is just to meet, but sharing something with each other. It shows a communion of people when you meet over a meal, and that's why I believe that this breakfast meeting is important. But I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for the intercessory prayers you continue to give on behalf of our nation, Ghana. Ghana is known to be a very prayerful nation, and we are a people of faith. If you do a survey across the world, Ghana is among the top 10 countries where we have people of faith. Because every Ghanaian you ask, if you believe in God, the majority answer is yes. It is not by a stroke of luck that we have been spared a lot of adversity. It is because of our intercession with God, our constant intercession with God. We've been spared violence. We've seen our neighbors descend into chaos and violence. If you go to Liberia and Sierra Leone and you see some of the things that happen there, you thank God that Ghana has been spared that level of violence. People with their hands cut off. You see colonies of them, disabled people. And when they tell their stories, you would weep. Aside from sparing us from disease and violence, we also thank him for the blessing of democracy. Ghana is considered, the most peaceful, safe model of democracy in Africa. And it is not by accident, but it's by divine grace that we have been able to achieve that stature and be admired by everybody, who holds Ghana's democracy in high esteem. I like the Ghanaian spirit. We are never satisfied. We want to achieve more, which is a good thing because then it's a good driver for economic progress. We don't compare ourselves with our neighbors. We compare ourselves with the developed countries. And so it's usual to say, oh, but in America, this is how it happens. You say, oh, but Ghana is not America. America is almost 300 years old. Ghana is only 59 years old. The cedi has relatively stabilized, and we intend to do everything to make sure that it continues to remain stable. In my philosophy, God makes leaders, and the evidence of my own life attests to this. Politics is not a matter of life and death. It is a matter of who God chooses to lead, depending on his will. And so anytime I go on my knees and pray, all I ask God to do is, thy will be done with my life as you want to do with it. And so if there will be any violence in the elections that are coming up, it will not come from me. I would never, ever, encourage violence. And I'll do everything possible as President and Commander-in-Chief to ensure that we protect the safety of this country. But as ministers of the gospel, I think that when the political temperatures are high, it is your intervention that helps to calm, the waters. And so I'll encourage you to continue in that role that you have played. That sometimes when us politicians forget ourselves and think we are bigger than this country, you must always remember to cut us down to size and let us know that this country would exist long after we are gone. And so I expect that you continue to play that role for us.